Taurus, welcome to Girl in the Sky Tarot. I'm actually going to do I actually uploaded a video for you guys last night, but I felt like, I think you guys are going through a lot lately, and I wanted to create something that actually guided you with a little bit more advice because I know you've been going through an emotional struggle over the last few months, some of you, many of you, and I'm going to go ahead and do, since we're in the middle of the month, we're going to go ahead and do a mid-January through end of January 2019 reading for you. So this is kind of a bonus, and hopefully we'll get some really good, clear messages for you. Let's go ahead and get started. By the way, if you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Even if you're not new and you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, that's interesting. I've got some similar things. Okay, well, we've got the Eight of Wands, a lot of messages coming in, and this is what's weird. I'm noticing right off the bat, you are still getting the same cards, all right? They're just a little bit reordered here. They're in a different order. But yeah, a lot of the same cards are showing up for you, and I always find that really interesting. Okay, let's start at the center of your spread. Okay, with the Two of Wands, you have a choice. Now, this is the same vibe already, except that you know, you have a choice, and I felt like that was the theme of last time. Some of you are having a really hard time walking away from something with the Eight of Cups. In the past, many of you could have been dealing with yourself with an addiction or someone with an addiction. You might be getting out of a codependent situation or looking at your own codependent tendencies. Now, this is already a lot better, though, because let's look at this. With the Six of Wands, I feel like, you know, that's recognition and success for things you've really worked hard at. You know, you're finally getting a little bit of recognition and, you know, being appreciated for things that you've been doing lately. I feel like many of you are going through a breakup or your world just got flipped upside down. We got the Tower card, but I think that, you know, you are either healing from a broken heart right now or some kind of a heartache. It doesn't have to be romantic for sure, but I feel like there's definitely something on your mind right now having to do with heartache. I also feel like with the King of Swords, you could be up in your head a lot and maybe having some conversations. This could also be like arguing in your mind, like with someone who's not there. Like if you've ever had a situation where you felt like, oh, I should have said this or I should have said this, you know, things that you kept to yourself or things that you didn't share with somebody else. This could also be information you stuffed down and wish you could share with somebody. And again, clarified by the Two of Swords. So it's amazing. I don't know why this works like this, but it's really interesting. The messages are still coming through. You are still faced with a decision. And I feel like that's going to be the theme of the month for you. With the Star card in reverse here. This is this is you right here in the position, but it's in reverse. So yeah, you need to do some healing. And you know, if you're choosing between people or getting out of a relationship to get in another, I feel like this is saying do your healing before you move forward. Now, surrounding you, we got the Princess of Cups. So there could be a lot of creativity. You could be surrounded by water signs, Pisces, Scorpios, or perhaps Cancer, sign of Cancers. But, you know, you could be feeling really creative or just surrounded by some people that are creative or the energy of creativity. And it's also a time for you to take a reprieve. I feel like you're being encouraged by the universe right now with the Star card, healing. And with the Four of Swords upright, I feel like you are being summoned by the universe to take care of yourself and heal before jumping into anything new if you're just out of a relationship. We've got the Fool card in reverse for your hopes and fears. So I feel like some of you are scared to trust again with that innocence that you had before. The King of Rods in reverse, somebody could have said some really sharp words to you. You're afraid of getting hurt. There's also could be some chemistry with someone. With a King of Rods, someone could be making an offer to you and you may or may not be ready yet. So I feel like you're possibly putting this person on hold. Now also there's a sense of community here. You could be in a situation where you're missing people from an old community or what felt like an old community, or this could be a brand new community and it's a little bit overwhelming. Like you could be joining a new tribe, unquote, tribe of, you know, a new group of people, and you're not really sure. Okay, so we've got the Six of Wands in reverse here. Also, you're like, I don't know if this is a successful crowd, if this is the right thing, you know. But you do have the Six of Wands twice, so I do feel like there's going to be a lot of recognition of your talents. But I feel like for some of you, you might be asking yourself, is this the right, you know, it's kind of like careful of the company you keep. Be thoughtful of the company that you keep. I feel like some of you could be having some trust issues. That could also be part of what your decision is. Should I stay or should I go? That's kind of what I'm feeling as well for some of you. Now, in the outcome, we've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So, yeah, I feel like someone in a situation is definitely gung-ho, lit on fire, but then the other person is also putting the kibosh, or they're like hesitating or saying, slow down, back off, let's take this slow. And I don't know which party that is or what situation it is, but I do feel that if you're in any kind of legal battles right now, the Judgment does go in your favor. Let's go ahead and look at this Tower card in reverse. Let's get some more information. Okay, and then we've got the Ace of Swords. So yeah, with the Ace of Swords and also the Ace of Wands, I do feel like many of you do want to start something new. You could be like full speed ahead, but also the universe is giving you an opportunity here with the Ace of Swords to gain some new knowledge. Wow, the Seven of Cups just flew out. So I wasn't clarifying, but it definitely wanted to come out. So we're going to take that. So the Seven of Cups is a lot of opportunities that you have. I think you're very aware. You might actually have too many opportunities and you don't know which direction you can want to take. Again, I'm going to go ahead and state this because I'm feeling this again in this reading. And I felt similar in the last one. I feel like a lot of you are taking on characteristics of air signs like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, where you're really in your head a lot. And you know, a lot of times Tauruses, you're very patient, but I feel like there could be some confusion involved in which direction you should go at the moment. So let's go ahead and pull one more card for you. This will be a card of advice, and let's just do this give it a good shuffle a few more times. These are the Chakra Insight cards, okay? And we've got Inner Child. Ah, I love that card. Look at that. Can you see this? That's beautiful. Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder. Okay, so this is really cool. I just happen to have had many Taurus friendships in my life, and I'm a Libra, and so I find it cool that this came out as Inner Child because a lot of my Taurus friends have been really great playmates. So I feel like for many of you, this is calling you to reach out to your playmates or your own playful self inside, and surround yourself with people that let you be a child, like childlike, and be yourself. I mean, I feel like that's the most important thing. We all have a strong side that has to be responsible and do everything by the book. But this is saying, let your inner child out to play, because I think this could be part of what's going on. And that's what I was looking for. The reason I wanted to do your reading over, and it is mid-month, by the way, anyhow, so this works just fine. But I feel like there needed to be more solution and advice given to you, because I don't feel like the last one really had a lot of solutions. So I feel like now, given this card, it's Inner Child. Surround yourself with those people that you get to play with and be playful right now, because I do think you have a lot on your mind and a lot on your plate. Don't be all work, no play. This is kind of like, playtime, but someone, that you have a good time and they understand you and you can communicate. I feel like many of you may be surrounding yourself or, seeking people this month that bring out the best in you, Okay, so I hope this resonated with you. Please subscribe to my channel to stay updated. I think the next round I'm going to do are going to be love teroscopes. So now that I've got my technology up and running, I'm going to crank out a few more of these so people can get into the love horoscopes for the month. Thank you for watching. For a personal reading, go to girlintheskytarot@gmail.com.